In this topic, we will focus on the graphic IO field. You can see the graphic IO field. It's in the um, LMS category in TIA Portal. You can drag and drop the graphic IO field in the screen, and we will perform a simple function test. It's also possible to do the function test manually. We have some valves here, limited number of valves, and we want to perform the control by using graphic IO field. The graphic IO field will manipulate this variable. Consider we are changing the mode in 2 in this manner. It's possible to operate v2. We can open and close v2. It's also possible to modify this value to 3, and again you can manipulate valve 3. So I want to illustrate how to use the graphic IO field. So for graphic IO field, I insert or drag and drop the graphic IO field from the library here. Adjust the size. For before that, we should create a database in the text and graphic lists in the HMI. In the graphic list, we create a new graphic list. You can rename the graphic list and select the graphic list. The first value. The first value is 1, and it's possible to assign a graphic to this value. We can search. We can assign x1. This is the handwritten version of the values. I select 1 here. Add new one. The value is 2. I select the next graphic. Then the value is 3. I select the next graphic. When the value is 4, I select the next graphic. When the value is 5, I select the next graphic. And let me add all of them. You can use all, or you can select some of them. Value is 6, and then the value is 7. So the database related to graphic list is created. I save the project, and we return to the screen. In the screen, we need to first assign a tag. The tag related to this graphic IO field is mode. It's a value that controls the operation of valves. We select the mode. Let me open OBVA. You can see that the mode change the valve that will be operated. It's possible to make it 0. It's now 3. I should modify that to 0. Okay. We return to the root screen. First, we selected the tag related to the mode, and now we add the graphic list here. And this is only available graphic list. Save the project and select the HMI, and we go online. Um, we have the graphic IO field here. It's somehow like IO field. We select the entries in this IO field and see the result here. Let me select the first item in the graphic IO field. Now it's possible to operate the first valve. We move. We have valve. We only have 4 valves. It's possible to operate the valve number 4. I can add. Let me check the program in the OB1. Let me see if it supports all of the valves. No, it's only support only until um, valve 5. I make a copy of this is V6. The comparator is 6, and this is V6. And what about, let me see if we have 7 here. Yes, we have 7. So we need V6 on. They are all okay. And another V7. V7, we are in 7 here. V7. And mode is 7. Save and download. And in the graphic page, we should go and add extra valves. V5 in animation, appearance, right click, properties. This is V5, and with another valve as V6. This is V6, and this is V6. And let me copy the title V6. And the ultimate valve here is V7. Right click V7, and here we copy V7 here. V7. That's okay. We go online. Now we have 7 valves, and let me go to number 7. Let me finalize. Open, close. I go to valve 5. Open, close. I go to valve 6. Open, close. I go to valve 4. Open, close. It's a very simple concept. We explored the functionality of graphic IO field. It has some visual database related to number of states in the program. Consider we just stored from number 1 some pictures from number 1 to 7, and we linked these pictures to the IO field. When we change these pictures, a value has been changed in the PLC, and you can see the actual effect related to this variable in PLC. So it's IO field. Instead of a number, we just changed some pictures. This is a picture related to 5. We transfer 5 to the PLC, and based on the program, it's possible to manipulate valve number 4. You can use that in your program if it's necessary. It's an option, and you can select you can use it. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.